Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Nick gazes at Brooke. "You're Brooke Logan and you're amazing." They kiss. Breaking free from the makeout session, Brooke gasps. Nick chuckles, "Well, we know that still works." Brooke tells Nick she's happy to see him, but she's a little confused. Nick asks her to fill him in on what happened with her and Ridge. Brooke admits it was about the preemption. She was trying to get the company back and he felt betrayed. Nick suppositions that's when he ran back to Taylor like he always does. Does she really want this troglodyte? Do you want to be happy? She says, yes. Nick asks if she wants a man who treats her with kindness and respect, one who'll love her and only her. At the Forrester manse, Ridge kisses Taylor, who points out he didn't answer her question. Ridge grunts, "You want to know how I feel about Brooke?" Taylor finds out Brooke made another play for him before he came home. Ridge will always watch about Brooke, but he's in love with Taylor and isn't going anywhere. "My future is with you." Taylor wants to be sure he's being honest with himself. She knows he believes what he's byword, but Brooke's not letting him go. She seems to suppose if she fights hard enough, she'll get him back. Ridge asks what she wants him to do. "Talk to me." Ridge asks Taylor if she's happy. She no way managed they'd be back together. Brooke has always come between them. Ridge thinks she'll find someone new, but Taylor's not so sure. She vows not to let her get between them. Ridge assures her he's right there with her and he's not leaving though he has to go back to work. Taylor tells him she has faith in them and in him. They kiss. At Forrester, Brooke tells Nick that the study of living her life without Ridge is unbelievable. Nick knows she doesn't know who she's without Forrester. His pride wants to keep her under his thumb and it's not fair. What if she's wrong about Ridge being her fortune? What if her fortune is standing right there in front of her? Nick tells Brooke he believes in fortune. There's a reason he wound over there 20 times ago. It's her, the woman he can't get out of his system. Wherever he goes, she's in his heart. He's a man of integrity and commitment. They've committed to each other ahead. They memorize about their marriage on the shady Marlin. Nick tells her, "And then where now? I came then to tell you that I want you back in my life." But she has to be suitable to say she's ready to put Ridge in the past. "However, I promise it'll be, if you say that." Suddenly, Ridge walks by and growls, "Nick Marone. What are you doing then?" Nick tells him, "We were just talking about you." At the Sand Academy, Hayes tells Steffi they learned about seaweed. Across the room, Liam tells Finn he's glad he's taking the trouble from Luna so seriously. Finn's resting with a baseball club beside the bed. Liam needs to know he has a plan once he's outdoors. Luna watches them through binoculars. Finn gives Liam his word that he'll no way let anything be to Steffi and the kiddies. Steffi joins them and asks them not to waste time talking about Luna. Liam agonizes that all he can suppose about is Hayes and Kelly and how unconscious they're to the trouble Luna poses. Hayes looks out the window and Luna watches him with a minatory look. Steffi tells Hayes that Electra is going to pick him up moment. He's agitated. They express their love. Across the room, Liam assures Finn he's not censuring him as a hubby or father. Finn appreciates his concern about Steffi and the kiddies, but he doesn't want him to stress. Liam just has a feeling he can't shake. They should be freaked out. Outdoors, Luna watches and flashes to Steffi telling her not to call Hayes her half-family and to stay down. She grits her teeth and smothers. Finn and Liam go over Luna having no rational study at all. Finn has to be spooked of his own son. The schoolteacher and the rest of the kiddies train in and Finn asks if everything went well with the first day. She says yes and thanks Liam again for the use of the house until their new installation is ready. Hayes thanks Liam too. Liam assures him there's nothing he wouldn't do for Hayes and his mama and Pater. As Liam, Steffi, and Finn leave, Luna keeps watch. Back at the Precipice house, Steffi, Finn and Liam chortle over the kiddies at the Sand Academy. Finn thanks Liam again for the use of the sand house. Liam's glad to feel he's making an impact. Finn says Hayes views him as an uncle. Liam's tickled. It helps to concentrate on people he cares about. But he can't feel to find peace if he thinks Luna's going to keep lurking around. At the Sand Academy, Hayes answers the schoolteacher's question about beach. Outdoors, Luna watches the sprat and smiles. You want to keep me down from my father, Steffi? You'll be sorry. Liam offered a witch warning while Hayes and Steffi were asset targets. At Forrester Creations, Brooke made another pitch for Ridge to come home to her, but he claimed Taylor made him happy and headed home to her rather. At Forrester Manse, Taylor scrabbled for answers from Eric since he arranged for Brooke to be part of the looker. It left Taylor wondering if Eric still allowed. Brooke and Ridge belonged together. Ridge intruded and saved Eric from Taylor's questions soon after. Taylor quizzed Ridge next about whether he missed Brooke, but Ridge assured her that the looker trick was just about work. Ridge came home to Taylor that night and said he'd keep coming home to her if that was okay, so they participated a kiss. Brooke was trying some effects on at the office when someone slipped in and pulled a garment off the changing screen. Brooke assumed Ridge was back, but she was floored when Nick popped up rather. Nick was passing through Los Angeles, so he wanted to see Brooke and catch up. After Nick bandied his successful shipping company and new boat, there was some talk about Nick and Brooke's son, Jack Marone, as well. Brooke mentioned her videotape exchanges with Jack, who was working in fashion in Paris. Nick admitted he got updates on Ridge leaving Brooke again and guessed this was about all the preemption drama. After Nick complained about Ridge hurting Brooke so numerous times, he advised her that Ridge wasn't going to change. Nick claimed Brooke merited so much better and disregarded with her before planting a sizzling kiss, which they both sounded to enjoy. At Precipice House, Steffi and Finn were thankful to Liam for his help setting up the Academy art program at the Sand House. Liam was happy to do it since the backfires had supposedly done a lot of damage to the Academy. Hayes gave Liam a robot as a gift before heading to the Sand House with Finn, Steffi, and Liam. Dylan was there with some other children, so Hayes dashed over to hail his musketeers. That gave Liam a chance to state further enterprises over Luna since she was like a little witch who showed up out of nowhere. Liam bothered about what would be formerly he was gone and advised Finn not to underrate Luna. After some time on the sand with the other kiddies, Hayes came back and wanted to show Steffi a seal from the window. Luna descried on Hayes and Steffi through a long lens. Grounded on Luna's mischievous expression, it was egregious that she was still planning commodity. Luna surely has further tricks up her sleeve. Ridge is the most sought-after bachelorette. Every woman wants him. Indeed, Taylor and Brooke wouldn't stop fighting over him. Yet, he couldn't be any further wrong for any woman. Ridge thinks he's hot since he's in high demand. For nearly 40 decades, Brooke and Taylor have fought over him. He's allowed it to be. Ridge enjoyed the chase and loved being part of the love triangle. Taylor and Brooke are induced that he's the stylish man in Los Angeles. They act like he's the only eligible bachelorette in city. By the way, we can't stay for Nick's return. It's time for both ladies to wake up and realize that Ridge isn't all that. He's far from Mr. Perfect or Mr. Right. Ridge claims that he's married to Taylor since he no way was. Still, there are moments when he has Brooke in the reverse of his mind. He wishes that he were in her bed rather. Ridge hasn't forgotten about the looker. Brooke wouldn't let him. She reminds him of it every chance she gets. Ridge might feel like he's committing to Taylor, but his heart still lies with Brooke. But that doesn't mean he's right for her, moreover. Whenever he's with Brooke, he can't commit. He keeps Taylor on the reverse burner for when he gets wearied or worried with Brooke. And come to suppose of it, Ridge and Brooke were engaged. So, what happened there? Why didn't they ever make their relationship functionary? Ridge claimed he didn't want a big, fancy marriage. He also didn't want to plan anything. But the well-famed developer wasn't inspired to produce a marriage dress for his fortune? That proves that Ridge is hysterical to commit and no way will.